Hi there, I'm Louise Nicoll from Newton Farm Holidays near Forfar. So we have Farmhouse bed and breakfast on the farm. We started doing the Farmhouse bed and breakfast in 2006 when my family were quite young, and it was just a way of bringing extra income at that time into the farm. What worked particularly well for us is that my parents also had a bed and breakfast in the local town. So that was the time when you had a lot of people who would just arrive on your doorstep to come and book. So we were always able to take their sort of oversupply very easily. So we didn't have to have a lot of marketing in place to begin with. It was harder because I didn't have that background in tourism at that point, and I think that now things have come on a lot more, and there's more connection and a more organised tourism offering in Angus, which there wasn't at that time. So everything was down to what I could do and achieve, even though I had the sort of support of my parents. I would have marketed the business slightly differently and introduced the farm aspect to having the agritourism business straight off. We kept the bed and breakfast and our holiday cottage as separate enterprises to begin with no connection to the farm, and that was definitely not the right model for now, for this time. Yeah, for running the bed and breakfast, to make that successful, I think one of the key things to make it the best that it can be depends on the stage in the sort of story of where people find you. So for pre-visit, it's got to be the quality of photographs and that marketing image to make sure you've got really, really strong imagery. Number two's got to be the customer service side. When they're there, they've got to get that feeling of you, I believe. Before they come, when they're there, you're there on hand. It's really you're the sort of introduction to the local area. I think that's really key. And number three, local food. Really believe that you've got to have a really strong local food presence as well. And I think it's just that organisation and making sure that customer care is always above and beyond, or they always feel that they are, the only people that matter in the world at that time when they stay with you, even though everything could be going really chaotic everywhere else and with the farm. But that's their breakaway, and they've got to be the special ones. As well, obviously it depends on the offering that you have. So some people will be a lot more contemporary than what my offering is. We've created it so that it's based around the product that we have. One of the bonuses that we have is our room is ground floor, and it's spacious, so a lot of people find that a huge benefit when they're travelling out of the cities, because they've got more space to reorganise and just that peace and quiet, so they can chill, reorganise and not have to climb stairs and pull their suitcases up those stairs. That's the last thing they want to do when they arrive. When I started, we didn't know that there was anything you should be doing in terms of legalities for the farmhouse bed and breakfast. Currently, one of the key things is to have your environmental health, local environmental health officer on board, and have your food hygiene. That's really important. You've got fire risk assessments you must have in place as well, and there's the forthcoming short-term lets that now will affect bed and breakfasts as well, so it's important to make sure you know what your local council is going to require with regards to that. Customers arriving at the farmhouse, we're always very aware that we have to give a warm welcome and introduce them into what is our family home, and make sure that they are really comfortable and aware of that. It's about the fact that they're staying in your home, but they still have their privacy. But that they are within your family home, and I think that's some of the things that make it different to any other experience. When they're at our farm in the Farmhouse B&B, they also have the added benefit of being able to experience the farm. We do our farm experiences, which the public can book into, but when you stay with us on the Farmhouse, you'll get extras as well. So you're able to tap into, if it's lamb bottle feeding, rather than just coming on a tour with the public during the day, they'll be able to also help at the last feed of the evening, things like that where no one else is there. So it's really true to actually what we're doing day to day with the farm anyway. So it's all that sort of little extra benefit. We can also advise on local food, where to go for evening meals. And then we produce our own local Taste Our Best breakfast in the morning using local produce as well. So that's included. I think it's really important that, it's a full Scottish breakfast, but, there's twists as well. We can do sort of more unique things, unique offerings within the breakfast that we offer as well. And it means it's totally tailored to the customer.